Hey everybody, quick little note before the video gets started. You are going to hear the dogs kind of going off in the background. I just took them outside. Sometimes we come inside after they go potty and they get upset that I go over the gate to get to my room to record, and it happens. Also, spoilers. Not like video spoilers or picture spoilers, but some of the things that I say throughout the video are definite spoilers. So, you've been warned, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to SheffPlays, and today we're discussing Tears of the Kingdom. Don't mind the dogs in the background, I just took them outside. Sometimes this happens. Regardless, we're going to go over the top 10 video I did yesterday, or the points I had in it specifically, and we're going to see how many of them I got right, as in terms of what I've seen so far at least. Maybe we'll do an update once I've made it further in the game. But yeah, let's start up. At number 10 we had different game over screens, which I'm happy to say is back. I have died so many times already, and can in fact confirm that it does do that. This game is way harder than the first one. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like the mechanics are kind of a pain. Not even in a bad way, but kind of a pain to get used to. Number 9, we had weapon abundance. Oh boy, is there weapon abundance. This, there's so much of it. It's awesome. It's phenomenal, really. It does a really good job, especially when you are able to fuse your weapons to things. You can really fuse it to, like, anything. Logs, spike balls, even enemy parts to make specific weapons. It's really cool. Like, if you fuse a wooden stick to a certain enemy part, you get an axe-type sword that's called the Reaper. It's really cool. It's really thought out. I'm loving it. A way to climb in the rain I have not found yet. But again, I'm only 5 hours in. Keep in mind, the first 3 hours of me playing was the tutorial where you get your first shrines, start to get your abilities. It took so long because there were certain parts that I just couldn't figure out, and I refused to look it up because it's a new game. What fun is it if you're looking things up every 5 seconds? Dungeon variations, there is tons of it. I've come across dungeons that have had me stuck for 20 minutes, and dungeons that have had me like breeze through them. They really make you utilize all your abilities in the dungeons. Like, and there's so many different ways to solve the puzzles in the dungeons. It's a really nice touch. More stamina, again, still at the beginning, so I don't know how much you can get. I'm assuming, based off certain things within the game to this point, that it's only 3 wheels still. With like bonus stamina if you use your recipe, same as the first one. Okay, so the ability to fuse foods is something I talked about yesterday, and I was kind of right, in the sense that you can get portable pots to throw down and cook whenever you want. I mean, they are limited, and there's a certain way you have to get them, but they're super easy to obtain, and so it's kind of what I thought. I haven't tried to technically fuse food yet, so... more NPC missions. I haven't really come across NPC missions. I've noticed there is an increase in cutscenes, though, from even people like Purah makes a return. And there's some cutscenes with her. There's quite a few with Purah. There's quite a few in the beginning. It's not even a bad thing. For the sake of storytelling, it's what I talked about yesterday a little bit. Is they've definitely elaborated on it, and I'm fine with that. I'm happy with it. New and old Sheikah abilities. I was kind of right. Without saying too much, they do uh, they take old ones and kind of enhance them or add things to them in old ways from what I've come across so far. I'm still missing 2 abilities, but... And no, one of them is not the amiibo. I have that on. I don't know what they are yet. I won't look them up. I'll just let them happen when they happen. Like, to give a perspective, I'm like, okay, maybe it's more than 5 hours. Maybe it's about 6, 7 hours in. And I still can't even activate map data, like with the towers from the first game. I can't even do that yet. I've tried. I've even tried to cheese it, but I can't do it yet. I don't have whatever I need to do it. I think I'm close, though. Good ending. I obviously can't comment on yet, because I'm not that far. I'm sure people have beaten it already, but I have not. And it's going to take a long time. Challenges? Okay, so yesterday when I spoke of challenges, I was talking more of like Master Sword challenges and whatnot. And although I haven't come across any yet, there is like random cave systems. And some of the challenges in the shrines, like I said, are way harder than the first game. And you like really have to think. Like, I know some people are going to be like, oh, they're super easy. But I don't know. With some of them, you really have to think. Like, but overall, just from my experience as of now, I'll come back after I beat the game into this again. I think I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, really. Because a lot of people said it would just be glorified DLC and whatnot, but it's not. Like, once I hit Hyrule, I thought I'd be able to go from here to here and know it like the back of my hand, but that was not the case at all. They do make a ton of changes to the map. Weapons are awesome. I've already come across a handful of brand new enemies. Some I think are callbacks to old games. Like, I mean, this isn't really, I mean, it's kind of a spoiler, but I came across a monkey enemy, and I am currently also playing through Twilight Princess again, and it's the monkey enemy, its animations were very similar to the orangutan boss where you get the boomerang in Twilight Princess. It didn't look like, physically it didn't look the same, but animation-wise, it was very similar. And maybe that was just an Easter egg, but I thought it was really cool. So, yeah. You know, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one. And if you are thinking of picking this game up, I would. This is not a game I would... I mean, you could wait for a sale. But being who it's under, I don't know when it'll be on sale. It could be 3 years from now. For Christmas, that's on sale. Like, who knows? And the reason I didn't put up the usual, like, chef face with the 10 out of 10... is because I'm going to wait till I beat the game to see if anything sways my decision or whatnot. So, yeah. See ya!